right, cute.
4th of July is this, what is it, Thursday, right, Lieutenant? I think it is.
Yes.
It's this week, just coming up this week. A lot of people will be shooting off fireworks, legal in Michigan within certain parameters. And here to talk about the fireworks safety and all the legalities, Mike Morse. I usually see you on our commercials, but now we see you here.
Good morning. Happy to be here on this beautiful Sunday morning.
I'm so glad we did this outside. And Lieutenant Teresa from the Southfield Police Department.
Yes.
Nice to see you as well. Mr. Morse, you're an attorney. You know the law. When can someone shoot off a firework legally?
So there's different points of the year that you're allowed to do it. I know we're talking about July 4th. On our website, we have a guide of all things fireworks, 855mikewins.com. However, this year, June 29th to July 4th, from 11 a.m. to 11:45 p.m., all across Michigan, you're allowed to do this. Now, your local cities may try to curb that, but you are entitled to do that until 11:45 every night. But of course, we want you to be safe, and we could talk about all that stuff.
You're looking at Lieutenant when you say the local cities, like right here in Southfield. But you're going to be out firework patrol because there is a danger to that, isn't there?
There is a danger. Every year that we see injuries happening to fingers, eyes, burns. Last year, over the 4th of July weekend, according to a government study, 66% of all fireworks injuries occurred within this 4-day span, and 42% of those were severe burns. Even sparklers are dangerous to small children.
And I know that, Mike, you're a big pet person. Pets and fireworks don't mesh, do they?
My dog does not like fireworks. We put her in a thunder jacket, which is one of those little things that you wrap them up, and they're really happy with that. But fireworks are not good for pets. I mean, you got to keep them bundled up, maybe in the basement. It's not a fun time for pets.
Lieutenant, do you see a lot of people with that? I know when I there's big M80s. I mean,
yes.
There are some restrictions and limitations on what you can blow up during the time period, right?
Yeah, so pretty much if it leaves the ground, you really want to rethink it. And different cities have different ordinances in terms of what you can and cannot light off. Usually if it leaves the ground here, that's what we're frowning upon. We don't like that because it leads to maybe houses catching fire and injuries. So that's what we like to curb.
You can't do a little Roman candle? That's not legal in Southfield?
Not recommended.
Not recommended. And the wind. Now, this is windy out here. I'm so glad we did this outside because you can see the wind, here. But that's a problem, too, isn't it?
Yes, fireworks can carry.
And one thing that I thought was interesting when I was reading the new ordinances, 2018, we have some new Michigan ordinances, is that it has to be on your private property.
Yeah.
So when I've seen fireworks, private fireworks, you go out into the middle of the street,
yes.
You go on the sidewalk. You're not allowed to do that. You can get a major ticket if you do that. So it's supposed to be on your personal property only.
How much is the ticket?
An average ticket for fireworks here in Southfield is $1,000.
Oh, $1,000?
Yes.
For a first offense?
First offense.
Whoa! Can you do you can do some jail time too?
No, it's a misdemeanor. It's an ordinance violation. It can be carried up to a misdemeanor. Depends on how far you could do it again.
And if someone gets hurt too, I mean,
yes.
You can elevate it into the felony stages.
Yes.
What should we know about fireworks? We already talked about the times. We already talked about if it leaves the ground. Mike, what else?
Well, if you get injured, you might need. Why am I here?
Does homeowners
yes,
coverage
of course.
Covers?
If it's negligent. And we saw something in city, I think it was City of Detroit yesterday, where it was two beautiful girls under 10. You covered it, lost fingers. They were in their own home. They found a firework that didn't go off, and I'm reading that happens a lot. Sparklers can poke eyes, can burn hands. So if a parent is negligent and friends are over and those friends get hurt from fireworks, they absolutely can be sued and can have a claim against them, and their homeowner should cover that, assuming it's negligence. And we've handled those cases over the years. Those are not fun cases, but it happens.
We've got about 30 seconds left. What should we know during this firework time?
So firework safety is important. So what you want to do not relight a dud firework. Let it go. Let it sit for 20 minutes, then put it into a bucket of water, preferably a metal bucket. Take all your firework garbage afterward, put it in a bucket of water, let it soak overnight before disposing it. That will ensure that nothing relights and there's no fires. That's mainly what we're looking for. We're trying to prevent fires and injuries.
Last question. Schools. We're going to talk about fireworks. We got the fireworks. Let's talk about the fireworks. Let's talk about your school. You getting ready for the back-to-school extravaganza?
August 11th in our parking lot, the Mike Morse parking lot. We partner up with City of Southfield. They're directing traffic, and it's going to be a great event. I don't remember the exact times. I think it's usually 10 to 2. August 11th. It's a Sunday this year. 𝗕55.com. Follow our social media to get all the information. Get a free backpack. Any kid who needs one, full of great supplies.
Lieutenant, what was that number again?
855-MIKE-WINS.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice. All right, now I got to pay her for that.
Always good to see you.
Good to see you,
Don't
too.
pull me over in Southfield. Mike, we'll talk later, okay? Thanks so much. We will take a quick break and be back in a moment. What was that number?